Israel has once again attacked another flotilla en route to Gaza in international waters. Regime forces intercepted the boats belonging to the Sumud flotilla, seized them and arrested all the activists and crews on board. The humanitarian aid mission says soldiers damaged communication equipment on the vessels prior to the interception in an effort to block distress signals and disrupt live stream coverage of the mission. Activists said the Israeli Navy forces used active aggression and rammed some of the vessels at sea. Several boats were also targeted with water cannons. The flotilla said Israel's attack is a brazen act of desperation, which proves the extreme length to which the regime will go to ensure Gaza remains starved and isolated. The raid on humanitarian vessels has sparked outrage and condemnation from various countries and groups across the globe. The Hamas-resistant movement has called it an act of piracy by the Israeli regime.
The Zionist occupation Navy's interception of the global Sumud flotilla's ships in international waters, and the arrest of the activists and journalists on board, constitutes a treacherous assault and an act of piracy and maritime terrorism against civilians, added to the black record of the occupation's crimes.
Iran has strongly condemned the attack, describing Israel's move as a clear violation of international law and an act of terrorism. It also lauded the humanitarian effort made by activists from various countries to support the Palestinian people and break the Israeli siege of Gaza. Yemen's Ansarullah movement called for worldwide demonstrations in solidarity with the flotilla. It added that the silence of the international community will encourage Israel to commit more crimes. Malaysian Prime Minister also condemned Israel's intimidation and coercion of the vessels.
By blocking a humanitarian mission, Israel has shown utter contempt not only for the rights of the Palestinian people, but also for the conscience of the world. The flotilla embodied solidarity, compassion, and the hope of relief for those under blockade.
Bolivian president also slammed Israel's brutal attack on the flotilla as a flagrant violation of international law and an assault on human dignity. Colombian President Gustavo Petro ordered the expulsion of Israel's entire diplomatic delegation following the detention of 2 Colombian women participating in the humanitarian flotilla. He called the detention a potential new international crime by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and announced an immediate termination of Colombia's free trade agreement with Israel. The attack on Sumud flotilla is not the first time the regime targeted Gaza-bound ships. The Madeleine was intercepted just a few months ago in June. In 2010, Israeli commandos raided the Mavi Marmara in international waters. The assault killed 10 activists and injured dozens. Since 2010, all flotillas attempting to break the Gaza blockade have been intercepted or attacked by Israel in international waters. But activists say they will continue their efforts to break Israel's siege on Gaza and will launch more ships towards the blockaded territory.